Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let me welcome you in my third video. As I have finished with you the last two videos, and especially the previous one, the second one, which was talking about the plant parents and their offspring. As I told you, our lesson or our topic is about the plants and their parents. What we are going to learn during that lesson is to compare between or differentiate between the adult plant and its offspring. We will compare between the adult plant, the big plant, and its offspring, its kid or its baby or its young plant. As we mentioned also before, our vocabulary words during that lesson is the word parent, offspring, need, and seedling. These are the four main vocabulary words in this lesson. Okay, in the last video, I have showed you these two pictures. This picture is having a plant parent and its young plant. Here also we having a young plant and here is an adult plant. Also here in that picture we were seeing a plant parent and here is the young plant. Also here in that picture, where is the young plant? The offspring. Here down, can you see them? There are two. And where is the parent? Here, it's the big one. Okay, we learned how to compare between the parent and the offspring. We learned how to see the similarities between them and how to see the differences between them. As we can see here in our pictures, we can see that they are similar in the color. The both plants are having the same color and also they have the same shape of leaves. The same shape of leaves is can be seen in the parent and the offspring. But how they are different? What is the difference between them? The difference is only the size. The size of the parent is bigger than the size of that of the offspring or the young plant. Okay, now if we moved to that video, let me show you. If you look here at that plant, this is a special plant. It's a very beautiful plant. I think you can find it in most of your gardens. Most of the gardens are having these plants, especially at homes, the gardens at homes. This plant is called spider plant. This plant is called spider plant. Now let's see this spider plant, how it's looking similar and different from its baby or offspring. Let's take a look here. This is the adult plant. Can you see the adult plant? It's very adult, it's very big. But inside that adult plant, can you see any babies? Yes, we can see. Look here. The man is getting out the baby plant, the young plant. He's trying to get it out. Where else can we find a young plant? Yes, here is another one. Here, there is another one. So we have two young plants inside this big plant. We have two baby plants inside this plant parent. Okay, now If we cut these baby plants and we put it in a separate pot and we water them and take care of them every day, will they grow to be an adult plant? Yes, for sure. If I give them enough air, if I give them enough water, if I give them enough sun, if I give them enough soil, what will happen to that baby plant? For sure, they will grow. They will grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and they will become an adult plant. So these baby plants can grow to an adult plant. Now, if we stop here to see that baby plant, can we differentiate or compare between it and between the parent? Can we see how they are similar and how they are different? Yes, for sure, we can see how the baby plant is similar from the plant parent or the parent. They have the same color. Look at the color of the baby plant. Isn't the same as the plant parent? Yes, sure, it's the same. Okay, what else? What about the shape of the leaves? Yes, sure. They are having the same shape of the leaves. Now, but what is different between them? What is the difference between them? Yes, is the size. The size of the offspring is smaller than the size of that of the plant parent. Okay, now let's move to our book. I need you to open that page, which is page, I think it will be 26 or 27. Okay, I need you to open that page. It's the first page in lesson 1. Here, as you see, we have in that picture 3 friends. We have 3 friends. They are 3 girls and they are standing in a garden. The first girl, her name is Joycey. The second girl, Melinda. And the third girl, Portia. Okay, these 3 girls are standing in a garden and they are taking a look at the plants. As you can see here in this garden, they have many plants. Do all of these plants are adult plants? No. Do all of these plants are baby plants or young plants? No. I can find and see here mix of plants. Here are the adult plants, as you can see, these big ones. And where are the young plants? Down here on the ground, on the floor or in the soil. Okay, now each one of that girls is saying something about the plants which they think it's true, and we will find who is having the best idea about the plants. Now Joycey, she's saying, I think young plants look exactly like their parents. Again, I think young plants look exactly like their parents. Is that true or false? Are the young plants looking exactly like their parents? No, actually not. They are not looking exactly like their parents. Okay, now let's move to Melinda. Melinda is saying, I think young plants look like their parents but can have some differences. I think young plants look like their parents but can have some differences. Is that true or false? Actually, it's true. Yes, the young plant is looking like the parent, but they still have some differences. Okay, now let's see Portia. I think young plants look very different from their parents. I think young plants look very different from their parents. Is that sentence true or false? False. False. So who's having the best idea about the plant parents and their offspring or their young plants? Melinda. So please circle Melinda sentence. The young plants, they look like their parents, but can have some differences. Okay, now I have finished my third video. Thank you all for listening, and I will see you tomorrow in our next video. Thank you. Bye bye.